All right. Welcome to the call. 2015 is off to an incredible start. We're a few minutes away from our national kickoff call, our national kickoff call. This is Brian Morgan in Chile, Woodbury, Minnesota. Blue Diamond would Evolv Health. As you come on the line, please announce yourself and where you're calling from.
No.
Hey, Brian, Tom from North Carolina.
I have a meeting coming up soon.
Welcome to the call.
You're fine. No, you're fine.
Benoit Matford, Miami, Florida.
And wow, welcome to the call tonight.
Yeah, Arkansas, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Welcome to the call.
Hey, Brian Raul in St. Petersburg, Florida.
All right, welcome to the call. We're just a few minutes away from tonight's national North American kickoff call. We're kicking off the week right. We're already off to a huge week this Friday at midnight. Brian, come on the call. If you get to this call, announce yourself and where you're calling from, please.
Sharon Merv, Shreveport, Louisiana.
All right.
Ridge, Arizona, Florida. Julian, Miami, Florida.
Welcome to the call, Julian.
Minnesota.
Welcome to the call.
Cassie Garrity, Richfield, Minnesota.
Welcome to the call, Cassie.
Thanks, Brian.
Brian and Becky Wagner from Lake Ellen, Minnesota.
Hey, Brian and Becky. We're just a couple minutes away from tonight's North American call. If you come, this is Blue Diamond, Brian Morgan in Woodbury, Minnesota. A lot of exciting things going on. As you come onto this call, announce yourself and where you're calling from, please.
Joe and Carly, Minneapolis.
Woo! Welcome to the call, Julie.
Patty from Conway, Arkansas.
Arkansas in the house. Welcome to the call. We're just about a minute and a half away from tonight's national call. Kick off the week right. This is Brian Morgan, Blue Diamond up here in Woodbury, Minnesota. If you come onto the call, announce your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Josh Anderson, Painesville, Minnesota.
Welcome to the call.
Brian Morgan, love your brother. Dwayne Allen, Rochester.
Welcome to the
Andy
call.
Michelle Trado, Fairmont, Minnesota.
I live in Dipple Falls, Wisconsin.
Linda Ron, Omaha, Nebraska.
Woo, Nebraska.
John DiOrto, Orlando, Florida.
Welcome to the call.
Kirsten Jensen, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Welcome to the call. All right,
Graham, Navarre, Florida.
I know it gets to be pretty fun. We got people calling in from all over the country. Some people set their alarms for 8, so they're calling in right now. And what we're going to do before Bobby mutes out the lines, why don't you give me a shout out all across North America? We're up by 300% January. Things are breaking. Got all your names, your city before Bobby mutes out the lines. You got 20 seconds. Go.
Willowbrook, Dallas.
Conway, Arkansas. Diane from Maple Lake, Minnesota.
Let it buck. Let her buck.
Knockleby, Minneapolis.
Shreveport.
Tampa, St. Pete, Arizona.
All right, everybody. Welcome to tonight's North American call. We're super excited about everything we have.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
Tonight. We're super excited about our training. So the lines have now been muted. This call is going to officially kick off right now. So this is Brian Morgan. My wife, Danny, had the vision and fell in love with Evolv 3 years ago. It took me a little time to catch on. Sometimes us guys aren't so fast. But either way, I caught on eventually. And this is now Brian Morgan, Blue Diamond from Minnesota. Going to welcome all of you to the call. Really some exciting things going on all across North America. I mean, our growth just this year alone We're up 300%. We're super excited. I mean, the new health stories that have come in the last few weeks are just incredible. The new ranks that people are achieving are amazing. And just think of how much help we, through Evolv, we gave to Emily's place last year alone. I mean, we've already grown by 300%. So think of those battered women and children and how much we're impacting their lives. So it's incredible. And what I've known, this is our 3-year anniversary with Evolv Health. My wife and my anniversary is actually February 3 years ago. So we're really excited. 3 years of just incredible friendships, memories, stories, and we're evolving. We're evolving as a company. We're evolving as our message, and it's been amazing. And one thing we found is that everything we always do is definitely designed to make Evolv Health better. It's better, faster, more successful growth for the new person depending on their goals. And what we found from January 10th National Hope Day to January 31st, when we launched that 21-day blitz, we thought it was going to be successful, but we had no idea how successful it actually was going to be. For every single person that launched the blitz, it started with a decision. Every person decided, look, I'm going to take action. I'm going to launch this 21-day blitz. And this is what happened. Of the people that started the 21-day blitz and the people that completed it, 94% of those people at least brought on 1 or more customers, which is fantastic. I mean, it's almost 100% success rate. 65% of those people that opted in and decided to do a blitz, 65% of them brought in at least 1 or more promoters. And like I say, it all started with a decision, and that blitz was so incredibly successful, we decided, and as we announced last week on a national call, we decided to make it permanent, or at least permanent for now. And what we found is between now and March 25th, all of our new members, we want to launch them with the 21-day blitz. And I'm going to tell you some of those results from that 21-day blitz. They've been absolutely incredible. If you're new to the team or maybe recently re-engaged to the team and you're not certain what the 21-day blitz is, you're going to go to the initial Uevolvcenter.com, Uevolvcenter.com, and under the Rewards tab, you'll see 3 links. One is a link to the 21-day blitz, one is a link to the Evolv experiences, and one is a link for the current incentives. What's incredible is right now there's actually 2 current incentives going on. So I don't want to give you every detail over the phone because you got to see them for yourself. They're that good. So go to Uevolvcenter.com, look at rewards, the current incentives. Right now you have the brand new 21-day blitz. So if you bring a business partner into the business this week, you're going to launch them with a 21-day blitz. And when they do that, they can qualify for all kinds of incredible rewards. So as of right now, the 21-day blitz is going on, and another incentive is a Recharge Unleashed. So they're both going on right now from February 1st to March 25th. The rewards are incredible. You get points towards the Hope Unleashed Dallas VIP experience. I mean, this is going to be a red carpet experience. March 26th, there's going to be celebrities there, all the ownership group and corporate staff from Evolv, all the leaders. You get points towards the Hope Unleashed convention. You can actually get a free ticket to that. You can earn $300 towards your travel, $300 cash towards your travel. You can earn a free iPhone 6 upgrade. All kinds of perks you can earn, and it is just literally quite incredible. And another great perk is we had so many people earn these incentives the first 21-day blitz. Realize you can earn them more than once. You can double up on these incentives. And imagine if you earn 6 free tickets to the Unleashed convention, and you can use them as incentives for your new teammates and get them to that life-changing our international convention is going to be absolutely incredible. What I found meeting the leaders with Evolv Health is most people were going to do the work anyway. When they made the decision to go 2K, 5K, 10K, all the way to the top, when they made that decision, they were going to do it anyway. But Evolv has been so brilliant with these incentives that it just actually makes it go faster, and it's even more fun because the incentives are just incredible. So, you know, January 10th, Dave Skinner and Kerry Beaupre, at that point in time, they just reached 10K. Just a few weeks later, they reached the Ruby rank. Just a smoking fast team. It's incredible. Not only have they earned a bunch of incentives, so have their teammates, and that's all about, you know, you want to help your friends succeed, you want your team to succeed, and they're doing it as a team. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce brand new Rubies, Dave Skinner, Kerry Beaupre. Could you guys please introduce yourselves, and then, you know, you're having a ton of success, but what has that 21-day blitz done for your team?
Hi, Brian. Yeah, Dave and Kerry here, and you know, first of all, thank you very much for having us on this call tonight, and thank you know, Trey White and all of his corporate staff for creating such an amazing opportunity for everyone to get not only healthy but actually put a little money in their pocket and give back. When that 21-day blitz kicked off, we were super excited because we just want 10K. And we saw an opportunity to create some serious momentum for our team. And that we did. We reached out to our team, and, you know, we made sure everybody was on board with this 21-day blitz, and before you knew it, we were Rubies. And it was really because of the efforts of everybody on our team pulling together, getting out there, sharing hope, and talking to people about these awesome products. And, you know, because of that, here we are sitting as Rubies. And the incentives that Evolv Health put out for us, you know, we saw an opportunity to reach out and take a run for those and see what we could earn. And being platinum winners through the 21-day blitz and earning, you know, tickets to the gala and our hotel being paid for and tickets to the convention and Bear Lake. I mean, it's just incredible. It really is. And Kerry wants to share with you just a little bit on how we did that.
Thanks, honey. So thanks, Brian. So, you know, for us, really, it was about setting our goals and creating a list, and then just going through that list and calling people on it, and creating hangouts and getting our people together, so pulling our team together too. So we found really we had a lot of success in doing group presentations and one-on-ones. So our whole goal was really to be there for our team and to do three-way calls as well. And we are so lucky to have an amazing team that is working with us and willing to be coachable and really helping us get the job done and just digging down in the trenches and making their calls as well. So it really was about staying focused for that 21 days. I think it's amazing. I think that everybody should consider doing a 21-day blitz because it really does propel you to the next level. And also you gain the skills along the way that really it just makes it so much easier as you move along through making your calls and doing those presentations. You can't not get better at what you're doing.
Absolutely. You hit the nail right on the head. It's all about, you can't improve your game, you can't improve your swing unless you're putting in the action. And what I love about the blitz is it kind of leads you to action. You know, if you register that blitz, that's action right there. So step one, you're going to register your blitz. Step three, you're going to register 3 Hope Hangouts. That's taking action. The only way to improve is through action. Then, of course, step 3 is, you know, completing that 21-day blitz. And the results have just been incredible. You know, Dave and Kerry, you know, I'll tell you what, we're fortunate as a company to have you guys here as up-and-coming leaders, as up-and-coming trainers. The ripple that you guys are going to create through all of Evolv, and plus your great smiles on all these trips are going to be fantastic. So we're very, very thankful of that. So thank you so much, Dave and Kerry. I know Nathan and Jennifer France are all around the country. Are you on the line right now, Nathan and Jennifer? Nathan and Jen, did you make the call? All right. So they may not have made the call yet. I know they're doing a live show for me. Even getting my material ready for tonight was a struggle, because there's so many great 3-way calls coming in. So we're very, very excited that not only do we have new 2Ks, 5Ks, 10Ks, you know, hundreds of incredible health testimonials, but we have a brand new ambassador in North America, the newest ambassador, and I know they're doing a live presentation right now, so they might be coming on the call just shortly after that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break away to a training, and hopefully we'll have Nathan and Jen on the line later, and if we don't, you know, we'll have to visit them next week. But that's just absolutely incredible. Realize that Nathan and Jennifer France, you know, have 3 children. Nathan owns a full-time business, and part-time, and I think about 2.5 years they were able to reach that ambassador level, which is incredible. And like you say, it all starts with a decision, and the most important decision is to take action, but taking the right actions is the most important. And as you're new to Evolv Health, possibly new to network marketing, or you know, it is possible that you've been a part of network marketing in the past and never reached the goals that you wanted to. And you know, some of that could have been the opportunity, or some of that could have been the people you're working with, you know, the coaching that you were working with. So one of the most important things when you're just getting started with network marketing, really the only thing you have to get good at when you just get started, is inviting. Just inviting. So when we look at inviting as a skill, you know, some people will, you know, look at it as inviting as a hobby, and they'll, you know, say the wrong thing too often to too many people, and you're not improving anything. You're not improving that skill if you're not improving what you're saying. So I was introduced to network marketing a few years ago, and I was introduced to it correctly by a friend. And this is exactly what he said. I'll never forget what he said. We had a conversation about life, and then he asked me what I had going, and he didn't realize until he asked me that the airline I was working for was going to liquidate, and a few months from then I wasn't going to have a job. So he looks at me and says, look, you know, so the point is there, he connected with me first before he made the contact. So he connected, you know, on a little bit of an emotional level, then he made the contact. Hey, Brian, look, I think I found something that all of us buddies could make some money together. I think I found something we could all make some money together with. And I thought, wow, that sounds awesome. What is it? And we were having a couple beers and having some burgers that day, and he said, look, I don't want to talk business when we're having a beer. He said, what are you doing Monday night? I'm not doing anything. So I was so excited. I was excited the rest of Saturday. I was excited Sunday because I was looking for something. And as I approached that meeting, you know, he cleared the date with me. I was going to that meeting, and before I got to the meeting, another great friend, so realized 2 of my very close friends had joined this network marketing company. I had no experience with it, had that stigma like many people have. My second friend called me on my way to the meeting. I didn't know it was a meeting. You know, my first friend invited me perfectly. I knew I was going to see something. I thought we were actually going to invest in an apartment complex or something like that. Second friend called, trying to be a good friend, and he lets me know, hey, Brian, look, we're way too good of friends. Our fathers were friends. I've been best friends with this guy for 30 years at the time. We grew up together. He says, we're way too good of friends for me to have you come to this thing blind. I need to let you know it's a network marketing company, but it's really neat. It's like nothing I've ever seen. And this is what happened. Even though I absolutely love and respect this guy, I completely blocked it out. I said, look, something came up. I can't make it tonight. I was almost there. I turned my truck around and went home. I wanted nothing to do with network marketing. And my friend thought he was doing me a favor. He thought he was doing me a favor, and quite honestly, that was the worst thing he could have ever done. Fortunately, 3 of my other good friends, including my brother, didn't get the call from the second friend. And the first friend who had invited correctly, they went because he invited them correctly. Now, 5 of my friends were with this company. One of them happened to be my younger brother. So I have respect for all of these guys, but realize I had respect for the first 2 guys too. So a lot of times people talk about, well, you want to talk to people that you know, like, and trust. Well, look, if you know, like, and trust them and you say the wrong thing, you could absolutely ruin this opportunity for them. So fortunately, I went and I revisited network marketing only because my younger brother had joined that company. So when you're making that invite, realize the whole point of the invite is just to intrigue. All you want to do is intrigue them to come and see Evolv Health for what it is. If you really think about it logically, everyone is already pre-sold. If you really break it down, who in the world wouldn't want to replace spending, save money, get healthy? Right? Logically, that makes sense. Who wouldn't want to have a strategy for the largest expense in their life, which is tax. It's income tax. It's the largest expense in their life. Who wouldn't want a strategy to reduce that to the lowest legal limit? That's the point there, the lowest legal limit. And who in the world, in their right mind, wouldn't be open to the idea of making extra money by helping other people, by truly bringing something of value and helping people? So the bottom line is everybody's already pre-sold. It's all about getting that information, getting the DVD in front of them, getting the video in front of them, getting the flip book in front of them, as Carrie pointed out so perfectly. It's a one-on-one, it's a two-on-one, it's a coffee meeting, it's a lunch meeting. And a portion of this training tonight is supposed to be about, those contacts that you've lost the connection with. So there's a certain group, what we always talk about is when you make the decision to make this part of your lifestyle, and I promise you, the lifestyle that you can build through Evolv Health, it's incredible. Tomorrow morning, Danny and I are leaving to Arizona for the next 2 weeks. I mean, the lifestyle is incredible what you can build for yourself and your family here with Evolv Health. The point being that invite is so important, and the way I lay it out is there's a certain group of people on your list. So you're going to make that decision. You're going to put 200 people down on your list. Take them right out of your phone, right now, alphabetical order. Take them right off your Facebook page. Don't prejudge any of them. Just put them all on the list. And this is what will happen. The bigger your list gets, the more your confidence goes up. 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 no's isn't going to affect you when you got 100 plus people to call. But you certainly don't. It's not a bad idea to take that list and highlight your top 21 people on your 21-day blitz. These are your most motivated friends, your sharpest friends, your most successful friends, your friends that actually are pre-qualified. Pre-qualified means that they actually have access to $500 or $1,000 if they like what they see with Evolv Health. That's what pre-qualified means. So share it with them all. But sooner or later, you'll get out of that hot market. A hot market invite for me is just exactly how I was introduced to network marketing years ago. Hey, look, I found something. Hey, look, I just found something that we could really have some success together. Hey, look, I just found something that we could make some money together. I'm excited about it. I'm passionate about it. There's training after training on Uevolv Live of different invites, and the bottom line is what we say is you come up with a contacting phrase that you are comfortable with. Talk to your upline Ruby. Really you want to look at the business that you want to achieve. So typically talk to your upline 10K, upline Ruby, bounce your invite off with them. But invites that have worked great for me is, look, I just found something we could make a lot of money together with. Now those contacts that you kind of lost a connection with, think of if you hadn't seen a friend for 2 or 3 years or 5 or 10 years or even 20 years. If you're as old as me, my gosh, it might be 40 years. But either way, if you were to see him again, imagine you're just walking down the sidewalk and you see him again. The first thing you're going to do is not pitch a business opportunity at them, correct? You're going to connect first. You're walking down the sidewalk, it's been years. Oh my gosh, Carrie, how in the world are you doing? You're going to connect first. You're going to make that bond. Wow, I can't, I remember way back then when we played softball together, it was so much fun. But after, the connection, now we'll put it towards the phone. So if you're on the phone, you're going to make that call. I mean, I know people do the text message, I know people do the Facebook message, and I know people do the email. But if you want the most successful return on your time, the most successful return on your time is going to be that excited phone call. You just cannot hear that excitement anywhere else other than from your voice on the phone. So as you're going through your list and you're getting towards the, the second half or and honestly, your list should never be exhausted, because as you look at your list, remember where you know each person from, because if you think about where you know that person from, that'll jog 2 or 3 more people on the list because you knew the group that they traveled with, or maybe that group of friends expanded on top of just that one name. But the point is, for connecting with people that you haven't talked to for a little while, it's going to be just exactly that. Hey, look, Carrie, it's so nice to connect with you again. I remember how much fun we had at, this or that or this. Hey, look, I just thought of you the other day. I just thought of you the other day. So connect, then compliment. I remember how fun you used to be, or I just remember how great your smile was, or I remember how smart you were, I remember how much of an entrepreneur that you are. I remember you always talked about those great ideas. So connect first, then compliment, and then it's the contact. Look, hey, I just found something, or hey, I was just thinking of you. A friend told me I'm working with some really sharp people, and we were talking about sharp people we've met over the years, and your name came up. I don't have time right now, but you know what? What's your phone number or what's your email? I'd love to get together with you in the future. So that's really about it. You know, you just almost want to put it in that perspective that this is a conversation you're having on the phone with the idea that you're just crossing by the sidewalk. You know, if I was just to cross by somebody, a friend I hadn't seen in a long time, I would be excited to see them. And, you know, a lot of times we're afraid to call that person that we haven't talked to in 3 or 5 or 10 years. But guess what? They're going to be excited to hear from you. They're going to be just as excited to see you on the sidewalk as they would be to hear your voice on the phone. And when you offer true value, you know, as a friend with the solution, you know, this, you know, when I look at Evolv Health, I look at it as a solution for people's problems if it's a solution for their problems. What does that mean? Well, I don't know what their problems are unless I talk to them. I don't know, you know, they might be earning $250,000 a year in their corporate job, but they're just not satisfied. They're just not fulfilled. So I don't know what their problem is. I don't know what the solution is until I ask them those questions. So that's why it's just so important to connect, compliment, and then contact. Of course we have, you know, of course we have our quick start guide, and of course there's some fantastic, you know, invites right there. But the bottom line being, treat it like a conversation, have fun with it. You know, when I look at my list of names, I promise you guys, I get just as afraid as anybody else to make that call. But this is what I found. I treat my list like every name on my list is on somebody else's list. Every name that is on my list is on somebody else's list. And we can use the fear that holds us back as the fear of strength. And this is what I mean by that. Every time I pick up the phone and I'm looking at my list and I'm thinking, oh, geez, I'm going to preach. They're not going to like it, or they're going to think I'm foolish, or maybe they don't remember me from 20 years ago. This is what I know. Their name is on somebody else's list. You know, network marketing is growing by leaps and bounds. It's still the best kept secret in the world, but it is growing high speed. Evolv Health is growing high speed. And how I get past that fear of making my call is I look at that list and I say, look, if I don't call that person on my list, somebody else is going to call them. Somebody's going to call them from Amway or Pampered Chef or Herbalife or Tupperware or Avon or Mary Kay. I have to call that person first because I know I got the deal. I know I have the best opportunity in the flipping world. I have the best opportunity in North America, so that person's success is on me having the courage to make that call. Because if I don't make that call and they get a call from anybody else, you know, it might be their first introduction to network marketing. They may think that's a solution, but I promise you, I don't think there's a better solution out there than Evolv Health. So I know for certain I'm off topic a little bit, and as I said, I had all day to prepare for this segment tonight, and the phones were so flipping hot with three-way calls and people that are just excited about our massive growth, our massive success, that I didn't quite get everything prepared. But on the other hand, I just want it to be natural, because there is one thing. When it's too natural, you know, if it's too natural, maybe that's why you have not had success yet. You know, the perfect golf swing doesn't feel natural. So to have the best odds of success here, you want to follow the system. So connect, compliment, contact. They're excited. They're excited to hear it. Just like they saw you on the sidewalk, they're excited to see you. They're excited to hear your voice. They're excited to know what's going on in your life. And I'm excited to meet the Francis.
Nathan and Jennifer, are you on the call yet?
Okay, well, that happens. That's what happens sometimes when you go from, that's what happens when you pass up your sponsor, you guys. And let me promise you, that's a good thing. You know, when you put your friends in a position to succeed and they go right to the top and smoke right past you, that's a good thing, because that means absolutely without a doubt you put your friends in a position to succeed. That's going to wrap up tonight's call, and I'm excited for you guys to hear Nathan and Jennifer Francis' story next week. This has been a great year so far. I'm so excited for all the success that so many people are having. Make it a great week. Let's continue the momentum, and I look forward to seeing everybody this week. Have a great, great night.